Hello and welcome to the channel. Enthusiasts, today we're going to talk about the 992.2 generation Porsche 911 and the exciting changes that are expected to come with it. Today we're going to go over 911 plug-in hybrid rumors, future sports car, engines, design changes, and the variants we know so far. Porsche is known for its commitment to innovation, and the 992 generation 911 is no exception. Here's what we know right now. Porsche is moving its pieces on the chessboard. Sources close to the German manufacturer tell us that customer demand for the 992 generation 911 is very strong. They're sold out for 2 years, which tells us two things. One, enthusiasts like the current offering and are lining up for it. And two, people fear what's to come. They don't want an electric 911 or a plug-in hybrid. But listen to this. An article in The Economist states, Germany has attempted to spoil at the last minute new European legislation on ending the sale of new internal combustion cars by 2035. Forcing change on the powerful car industry was a feature of the law. Even Brussels insiders had assumed the internal combustion rule had been passed months ago. Only the procedural step of signatures remained. What should have been a mere formality has turned into a giant spanner in the works. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz is reportedly now refusing to approve it. We also know developers at the Porsche Group are working on new concepts for brake force distribution, which will enable better energy recuperation without compromising comfort and brake feel. This together with the new e-fuel plant opening in Haro, Chile, where we saw a Porsche 911 being filled with the extraordinary, nearly carbon neutral new fuel. Stay with me here guys, there's a kicker coming. We also saw at the 2018 LA Auto Show, where Porsche unveiled the 992, that the car's 8-speed PDK gearbox had room for a hybrid module. But to find the missing piece of the 992.2 911 development, we looked to motorsport and the 919 hybrid.
The hybrid system of the 919 hybrid is made up of three main components. The heart is a lithium-ion battery. There is an exhaust energy recovery system connected to the engine and the kinetic energy recovery system connected to the front axle.
Porsche converts surplus energy into electrical energy in two ways. One, in the split exhaust system. One turbine drives the turbocharger, while another converts surplus energy into electrical energy. And two, during braking, the generator at the front axle converts the car's kinetic energy into electrical energy. The braking energy contributes 60% and the remaining 40% comes from the exhaust gas. The recuperated energy is stored temporarily in a lithium-ion battery and feeds an electric motor on demand, meaning the driver wants to accelerate and calls up the energy at the press of the button. The power from the combustion engine is just under 368 kilowatt, 500 horsepower, and the output from the electric motor is well over 294 kilowatt, 400 horsepower. Now a less powerful electric addition to the 911 with new lighter battery tech storage, keeping additional weight manageable, could fit the iconic sports car.
The 919 hybrid helps us to develop future hybrid technology also for road cars. Also for road cars.
The hybrid drivetrain module has been in development since 2010 and is designed to improve engine response and performance. This in essence means that Porsche could keep the 911 with an internal combustion engine and extend its life with non-plug-in hybridization. In the 992.2 and the module in the PDK, electric power could be introduced into the drive system of the 911, meaning both two-wheel and four-wheel drive variants could use the technology. If we look to the past, Porsche historically introduces new technology to the top tier models and filters it down. The introduction of turbocharging across the entire 911 range from 991.2 has grouped the variants together somewhat. But in 992.2, this hybrid concept is a way to separate them once more. So more than 5 years on from building the most complex race car in Porsche's history, Porsche has refined the technology for the street. Let's talk about the variants we know so far. The updated 992.2 generation 911 Carrera will be revealed first, giving us an idea of what to expect from the model range. The new 911 is set to be revealed in 2024, and there are rumors that the Carrera models may receive a naturally aspirated engine, possibly the 4-litre boxer engine found in the GT3 range. But seriously, one, that engine is too expensive to be added to the Carrera offering. And Porsche has always released a slightly faster, slightly more efficient 911 in each generation. If they would introduce a naturally aspirated engine into the Carrera, they would be breaking from that mantra for the first time. But if they were to do this, the engine of choice would more likely be the 4-litre flat 6 from the 718 GDS 4.0. which is actually a stroked non-turbo version of the 3-litre unit in the 911 Carrera with a different crankshaft, etc. It's quite a new engine made to comply with the latest emissions regulations which is why that theory exists. But it contradicts the hybrid energy recovery concept, as that requires a turbo exhaust housing. Enthusiasts would love it, I would love it, but compared to a modern turbocharged 911, the lack of power and torque down low would make the car feel slow for first owners. It's our understanding that the hybrid entry point into the 911 range is the top of the line Turbo S variant, which is expected to feature a hybrid system for enhanced performance and efficiency. This streamlined system will have a small electric motor mounted within the 8-speed dual clutch transmission, drawing power from a compact battery pack. How far down the 911 range the hybrid will venture is not yet known. Let's look at the design. Porsche will make exterior styling changes, such as reprofiled rear bumper with slightly lower registration plate, revised LED light arrangement, and new closer together dual exhaust pipe finishes. A significant change to the front is the revised air intakes with adjustable cooling vents seen at the front. These are likely employed to get the car up to operating temperature as soon as possible to keep the emissions down. The front headlights will see new technology LEDs fitted to the circular iconic 911 light we all love. We've also seen that these can now change from white light to orange light when the car is signaling. Inside, we're also advised that the 992.2 will adapt the Taycan's curved driver display, and Porsche's latest 6.0 user interface software will be included. Many say it ain't so, Porsche, and I know this may come as a shock to many enthusiasts who love the analog tacho in the 992. Again, this change comes down to technology, and the multi-use of the driver screen in the Taycan becomes increasingly versatile without the analog dial, with features like night vision, just to name one. Well, that's it for today's video on the recent updates on the 992.2 Generation 911. If you love this content, please like and subscribe. If you like Instagram and some amazing photography, check us out on Instagram. We are a magazine, premium art style magazine on the world of Porsche. New and old, fast and fun, all Porsche cars, and the crazy people that look after them. I'm Lee from Duck&Whale. We'll see you next time.